Hello, beautiful people. It is raining cats and dogs outside, and I just wanted to come on here and share a little bit about what's been going on with my last painting. So I was all excited about my painting. I set up my camera on this little doodad here for overhead. It does the overhead camera thing over my table, and I set it on video for cinematic. And I videotaped my painting, and after I got done with 4 or 5 sets, because I'd pause, let it dry, start again. After I got done, I found out everything is in fast forward. And I'm like, how in the heck does that happen? So being what I thought was going to be my best painting yet, I'm so excited. I opened up CapCut and I put my video in, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I downloaded it to CapCut and I tried slowing it down. So I went to the speed bar and I slowed it down, and then it was like in slow motion. I couldn't even get like a medium. I couldn't get a slow enough to look like in real time. This was the one painting I wanted to do in real time. It probably would have took, with the pauses, probably about 30, 40 minutes to do. And I didn't want to do fast forward like I always do on my shorts. And I wanted to talk during it. Well, that didn't work. And I was like so bummed out. And I thought, I just can't post it like this. And, you know, it's real exciting to me because I went outside. We had a tree fall down and knock our power out last week. And I went and got some pine cones and some of the branches that fell. And this right here is what I used for my setting for my painting. This was my model. And I got an overhead shot of them. And I was excited because look how dark it is back in there. I felt like it was going to be really easy, easier to do than I thought. Because I can, all this is going to be black back here or dark brown. And then I'll just, highlight these and do the regular shape of the pine cones. Here's another close-up picture of them. My cup says stay rooted. How appropriate is that for having pine cones on your table? And that cup is my painting cup. I got a close-up of my needles and the branches on the pine tree, and they're scaled. It's really cool. So I got to look at the texture of the branch and how the colors of the pine tree needles are, and they're actually really thick. I was thinking they'd be a lot thinner. And then there's a close-up, and I love this. Like, there's a little crack in there. This is I love how these fold over. An aging pine cone that looks kind of new, like not old because it's small, but look how pretty it is from the top. I mean, it's like a wooden flower. I just love it. So I was so excited. I posted a picture on my posts after I drew it. I drew my scene out, and it took me over an hour to draw it. And I lightly erased it so that the hard lines won't show when I paint. And the next day I was ready to just dig in and paint these pine cones. Well, that happened, but the video sucked. I'm still going to put it on here after I talk to you about it. But you have to think about things. We have plans every day. Every day we have a plan, and we hope things are going to go well. And sometimes it just doesn't. I hope you can hear the thunder. I just love thunder during a rainstorm. So, every time you make a plan, it's not going to be perfect. I wanted it to be perfect. I feel like the beginning of this video is going to be better than the last part of it, but I will add my video in at the end so I could just show you the process and fast forward. But sometimes things just happen. Even if it's your best put out effort, the best effort you could put out, sometimes the end result doesn't show up the way you want it to. And that's okay. It's all right. That's why I love doing my artwork. It gives me that mental clarity. It gives me my peace of mind, and I can work with the colors and make beautiful things. To me, they're beautiful. And that is very important for our mental health. If you have an avenue to go and do something to help you to just relieve stress, even if it's going swimming, a long walk in your neighborhood, playing tennis or pickleball, or just going to a movie by yourself or with your friend. You have to take a few moments to get that stress behind you and get your mental clarity and relax your mind, and then get yourself ready for the new day the next day. It's real important to us to clear our minds, enjoy life, enjoy the fun things that make us happy. It's real important to do that. And my art is what makes me happy. But I will, here comes a caveat. Here's like some real stuff anyways. It makes me happy. But I was kind of upset that the video didn't work out. And I was bummed out. And I did it on 8/5, and today is the 8th, I believe. So 3 days ago, I was going to post this on June the 5th, June the 6th at the latest. And because my video messed up, I sat there thinking, how am I going to do this? It's not going to work out. And then I thought, well, I just need to do a video that things don't work out the way we plan, and it's okay. It really is. I don't care. You know, I put my stuff on here whether anybody likes it or not because I do it for me. I do it for me because I like to show up for myself. But that 2-day break that I took because I was up in my head thinking, it just all went wrong. I just can't do it. It's no good. And I shouldn't have even thought that way. I should have got busy and had this video out already days ago. But it's coming. Here I am. So I'm just going to show you the end product here. Is that the right way it's going? This is the end product of my pine cones. And I'm proud of this. I'm so proud of this. And I found a new little way to do the pine needles. And if you watch the video, you'll see I didn't even use a paintbrush for this. These are really cool. And I tried to get, you know, the scales on the branches. But I'm so darn proud of this. I really feel like I did good. And I'm going to critique it right here. These pine needle lines I should have had going this way. I should have had them maybe branching like this way from up on this part of the branch. I shouldn't have had them going vertical. I should have had them branching this way, and then on this one I could have done the same thing. I shouldn't have tried to get them together, but I am so proud of my pine cones. I just wanted to show my video of me painting them. But it's going to be in here anyways. If you want to watch it, you don't have to. It's okay. But I'm just proud of this. That's the main thing. I'm proud of this. And you know what? This is part of my life. This tree knocked my lights out for 3.5 hours last Friday. And it was a bad storm. Bad storm. Just like what's happening now. And I like it because this is part of my life right here. This is part of what happened. I went out in our ditch and I got the branches and the pine cones and I shared them with you. And it turned out to be a good time. So, when things don't go your way, if they don't go your way, don't stress. Just share if you want to. And get over it. Get over it, Susan. You got to get over it. Okay, I just told myself I got to get over it, and that's why I'm here today. Because I created this. I didn't create a good video, at least not in my mind. But you know what? I'm sharing it anyways because I don't wear my heart on the sleeve. I leave my ego at the door. And I'm sharing with you my process of my art journey that I absolutely love. And I hope you'll enjoy the video. At least get to the part where I do these. At least watch that. That was the coolest little trick I found on a YouTube short from another artist. She used a different she used a different thing for that, but I used something similar and got the same result. And I hope you'll enjoy it. You guys have a great day. Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow is my last day of school. I work for a school system, and then we're out for summer, and I'm so excited that I'm going to be able to share more with you, and I just can't wait to have summer off and not have to get up so early. Have a great day.